y'all, welcome to the second half with A. Marie, where the vibe is peace, love, and prosperity. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you share, like, and subscribe. And if you are a returning sub, thank you for your continued support. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that if you have it, like the title said, if you have this, it is a game changer, or having this is a game changer. And what I am talking about or referring to is options. Not the options that you would buy in the stock market, although those are game changers too. If you pick the correct stock option and you pull the trigger at the right time, those are game changers as well. But I'm talking about having life options. Having an option, it is a game changer, because when you have options, you don't necessarily have to put up with a whole lot of things that make you uncomfortable. You don't have to deal with a lot of negativity. You may deal with it for a short period of time, but it doesn't seep into your spirit like it would if you didn't have any options. And the reason why I thought that this was really important to share with you. Now, I do want to make this very clear, because sometimes people get on the channel and they feel some type of way if they don't agree with you. This is my opinion. So what I will say is, in my opinion, having this is a game changer. So you know that I'm not saying this is Bible and that this is how you need to live your life. But in my opinion, I feel like having options, life options, is a game changer. So I just wanted to make sure that you understand where I'm coming from. So, for example, I went back to school. I'm in the classroom, and anybody that's a teacher or knows a teacher or has children, that you know that our job is very stressful. It is also very rewarding, but at the same time, it is very stressful. And when I didn't have options and being a teacher was my only source of income, it was what I went to school for. I got my master's degree in education. I felt like I have to make this work no matter what. And one of the things that catapulted me into entrepreneurship and starting my medical courier business was a situation where I was not in agreement or getting along with a principal that I had, and it was very, very stressful. And at the point where I knew that I had a plan B, or I had an option, it didn't even bother me no more. Nothing that he said, nothing that he required me to do was as stressful as it would have been had I not had an option. So my option, I knew, was I'm not coming back. I'm not doing this anymore. This is ridiculous. It's no longer about the kids. It was about his ego. And I just didn't want to play that game anymore. So when I realized, sis, you got a plan. You have a plan B. You have options. It no longer affected me in a negative way that it was prior to that. So I say this all to say, make sure that you have options, whether that's an option in friendships, relationships, your work, your whatever it is. Make sure that you have a plan B, because when you don't have a plan B, you feel stuck. That's when you get into that mode of helplessness and hopelessness, because you don't have any options. But I'm telling you, having options, in my opinion, it's a game changer, because there's nothing you can tell me when I have a plan B. You can come at me with all kinds of wickedness and negativity and whatever you want. You can come at me, but when I have an option, it doesn't affect me like you might want it to. I can walk away at any time. I know what I'm capable of. I know that I have solid options. Now, I will say, make sure that your options are solid. That when you pull that trigger, you feel comfortable. Taking risks is not always a comfortable thing. There's a level of angst and anxiety that comes along with that, because we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. So I feel that those types of feelings and emotions are normal, but nothing beats an option. And I will take that to the grave with me. Nothing beats having options. In the next few months, or I'll say in the next 6 months, my life is going to be changing dramatically. I'm going to be jumping into some new things. I'm going to be hopefully moving. Now, I say all that and I say God willing, because I can have a plan for what I want to do. And if it's not in His plan or the plan of the universe, it's not going to happen. But things are changing for me, and that's only because I have options. Without those options, I would be in the same place, doing the same thing with the same people, carrying that same burden, and feeling like I'm swimming but I'm not getting anywhere, or feeling like I'm on that hamster wheel and I'm just going around and around and around and ending up in the same place. But I just want to encourage you to set yourself up for options. And I will also say that options in the stock market is not a bad thing either, if you understand the risk and the reward. I can apply that to life as well, to life options. Understand the risk and the reward. You got to balance it out, but make sure that you have those things. And I know that it will be easier for you to make decisions. It'll be easier for you to pull the trigger. Life is too short, and none of us have time to be in a relationship, in a job, dealing with family, wherever you're at. If it doesn't feel good, set yourself up with an option so that you can pull that trigger and make moves that make you feel good. So with that, I just want to make sure that you receive this message. Again, this is my opinion. This is not Bible for everybody. So if you come onto the page and this is not your thing, then I get it, and you can just move on, and it's okay. I'm not mad. Okay. But if anything that I said resonated with you, then with that, I wish you peace, love, and prosperity. And make sure that you love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. And with that, I'm out.